What's up, B Squad, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with another video for you guys. So the video that I'm here is a Q&A, as you guys can tell by the title. I asked yesterday, I believe, on my Instagram, asked some Q&A questions, and I wrote down a bunch of them. I don't know how much I wrote down. I just started jotting some stuff down that I will answer for you guys, that you guys want to know about me or about my family or about, you know, whatever you guys ask me. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, give this video a fat thumbs up, don't forget to turn your notifications on, and comment down below what other videos you guys would like to see from Miss Biannca. But if you guys are ready, come on me, let's stop talking, let's get right into the video. The first thing on my list, it says, did you ever imagine yourself being where you are today? So, obviously no, I didn't, imagine me doing YouTube at the age of 20, having, my own house, having 2 kids, and all that stuff. Honestly, I imagined my life probably still living with my parents or, being in college, just going for, what I wanted to go for at first, if that makes sense. Number 2, where did you and Damien meet? So me and Damien met at Little Caesars Pizza. We met at a meeting. Well, that's when I first seen him at a meeting. I got hired in, and then I think a week later or something, we had a work meeting, and they were just kind of talking about the work rules and all that stuff, and he was sitting next to this girl, and I was like, ooh, who is that? He cute, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of getting jealous because he was talking to the girl next to him, but I didn't even know him, so there was no point in me getting jealous, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's where me and Damien met, Little Caesars Pizza. Number 3, who came up with your kid's name? So I have 2 kids. I have Kyrie and I have DJ. Well, his real name is Damien Prince. So Damien came up with both of their names. So Damien Prince, which is DJ, that's Damien's real name. So he's a junior, obviously. He came with that name because he, we found out it was a boy, and he was like, I really want a junior. So I gave it to him, just like every other man, they want juniors. So I was like, well, we might not have another boy, so I'm just gonna give you his name. So we gave, DJ that name, and then Kyrie, I let Damien pick that name as well. He got that off of the Kyrie Irving basketball player or whatever. He wanted to name him LeBron, and I was like, LeBron? I'm like, LeBron's a cool basketball player or whatever, but no, I'm not naming my son LeBron. So we came up with Kyrie. All right, so number 4, how do you manage the hate? To be honest with you guys, I ignore it. Everybody spams up in the comment sections all the time, or on my Instagram, or on my Twitter. I hate you guys are scammers, you guys are blase, blase, blase. Okay, why? Why are you commenting under my stuff? If that's how you really feel about us, why are you commenting? Obviously you guys watch us, so why are you here? I just ignore it, and I just move on with my life and move on with my day, and still make videos for, the loyal people who watch my channel, who watch me and Damien's channel, who watch, all the other channels. Next one, how tall are you? So, I don't really know how tall I am. I think I'm in between 5'2" and 5'3". I think I'm more up on the top, 5'3"-ish, or maybe 5'3" and a half, 5'4". Honestly, I have no idea. I haven't got, what's it called? I haven't got my height in a very long time, so I have no idea how tall I am. What was your first car? So my very first car, I paid half, and then my parents, they helped me pay the other half. And we came up with I think it's called a neon or something. I don't really know what the car is called. I just know it's called neon something. And I got a purple neon, and I swear that was my little baby. I love that car. I was 16. I think I was 16 when I got my first car, and I was like, okay, I'm the stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was driving around, rolling around. It wasn't the best car, I'm not gonna lie to you, it wasn't the best car. I believe some stuff was messed up with it, but it still got me from point A to point B. That was my very first car. And then the second car that I have, that was worse than the first car. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was embarrassed to drive that car. It was this little green, I don't even know what kind of car it was, but it was the worst car ever. It was 2 doors, and the window, you had to crank it down, And if you guys see it, it's horrible. I'm gonna post a picture right here to show you guys what the second car looked like. I don't think I have a picture of my first car. If I do, I'll post a picture too, so you guys can see my first and my second car. But the second car, oh my lord, it was horrible. When I say horrible, like, I was embarrassed. I used to park in the back of the school just because I didn't want to be seen with the car. Next question. When are your parents coming to visit? So, I don't know when they're coming to visit, but I do know that it's gonna be soon. It's gonna be sooner than later. I'm sure they're gonna be coming to visit this year. Not sure what time, but when they do come, you guys will definitely see them in videos and stuff. So, be on the lookout. Next question. Would you leave Damien for $1 million? No, I would not leave Damien for $1 million because what is the saying? They say money makes happiness, or happiness, I don't know what it is, but that is not true. Like $1 million in my hand or Damien, after the $1 million is gone, what am I gonna be left with? I'm gonna be left with nothing, because $1 million, you can spend $1 million so quick, it's ridiculous. Like, you're gonna have all the money in your hand, you're just gonna blow it because you've never had that much money in your hand, right? And then Damien, you know, we can grind together, we can do all sorts of stuff together to get $1 million together. I don't have to get $1 million and then let Damien go, if that makes sense. What were you doing before you met Damien? So before I like physically met Damien, I was in school. I was going to school. I was hanging out with friends. I used to go to I used to have this best friend named Shaylin, and I used to go to her house all the time because I wanted to get away from my parents, and it was just, her mom was way cooler than I feel like my parents were. That's because my parents were obviously like strict on me because whatever, I don't know, but yeah. So before I met Damien, I was just in school chilling, hanging out with friends, and doing what young people do, I guess. What made you fall in love with Damien? I know I have a lot of questions about Damien. You guys really want to know about Damien, don't you? What made you fall in love with Damien? So what made me fall in love with Damien, he was nice. He used to, like, you know how like you be texting guys or texting females and they don't be responding? Well, Damien was responding. You know, I text him and he'll text me back, he'll call me, he'll ask me how my day was, he used to call me beautiful. He used to just, you know, he used to just do all this stuff for me. He used to, you know, rub my feet, wash my hair. He used to do all this stuff, and I swear, I was so in love. I'm still in love now, even more. But back then, you know how like, it's always like in the very first beginning of your relationship, they do all this stuff, and then towards the end of the relationship, they get comfortable and they stop doing this stuff. Well, that's kind of how it was. You know, he was just calling me beautiful, getting me food, you know, just doing all this stuff to me. But that's why I fell for Damien. What was your dream job before YouTube? So my dream job before YouTube was either something in the medical field, probably a dental hygienist. I went to school my junior year, and if you guys know what Anthus is here in Indiana, well, not here because I'm not in Indiana right now, but back in Indiana, they have this thing called Anthus, and then when you go to Anthus, it's like you go for, you know, to see what you want to be like after you get out of school. So they have like firefighter stuff there, they have like car stuff, they have medical stuff, they have like veterinarians, they just have all this other stuff when you're in school. And so my junior year, I wanted to go to the medical field, but they didn't have anything like open for that. I was too late for the spot or whatever, so I just picked dental assistant just because I wanted to go half to Anthus and half to my, you know, regular school, whatever. And I actually like fell in love doing the stuff that I was doing. You know, I was an intern at this one place, being a dental assistant, and yeah, so after, you know, doing that stuff, it made me fall in love with being a dentist, a dental hygienist, a dental assistant, and all that good stuff. So that was my dream job. I still might go to school for it. I'm not sure. It's still like, you know, up in the air or whatever. But yeah, I like being a dental hygienist. People think that's nasty. I don't think that's nasty because your guys' teeth needs to be clean. You don't want to smile, your teeth is all, you know, dirty. I know my teeth is not the best. I'm about to get some teeth whitening. But yeah, that's my dream job, guys. All right, next thing, if you had a girl, what would you name her? So I don't have a specific name that I would call, you know, our daughter if we was to ever have a daughter. I have some names in mind. I have like, I used to want to name her like Peyton, Paisley, Aviana. What other names did I come up with? Let me see. I think I actually have some on my phone. Okay, so, oh, the ones I wrote down, Aviana, Amaya, or Kennedy. That's what I have in my phone. So I'm, you know, still up in the air with all these names, because who knows if we're ever gonna have a daughter, if we're ever having more kids, if we're ever gonna be able to have any more kids. I have no idea. So I don't really have like a specific name that I would, you know, call our daughter, because obviously she's not here yet, and I haven't really thought about it. I have no idea. Have you ever did any sports? So when I was in middle school, I think I was in 8th grade, I did volleyball, and the only reason I did that was because of the shorts. Like, that sounds like I'm like a thought, I'm a whatever you guys want to call it, but the shorts, I was like, ooh, them is cute on them girls, like they booty popping, you know. I was like, them is cute. So that's why I tried out and I got into it, and I used to love wearing the little shorts and stuff. I didn't really play because obviously I wasn't the best, because that was my very first time ever playing volleyball. But the shorts, they was like, hey girl, how you doing? That's why I did. Oh, and then I did cheer and I did dance. I never played like a sport, like I never did basketball or track or none of that stuff. Track, one, because I have asthma and I got too tired for running. Basketball was just not what I do. So I was just more like a go team, hey, more like a cheerleader. Are you guys gonna start posting more on D&B Nation? So I don't know. I think yes, but I'm not gonna give you guys an answer because honestly, I have no idea. I don't know. How many nieces and nephews do you have? Okay, so I currently have one niece, no nephews. I have one niece and that's it. My sister Jalen, she has a daughter, Amalia, and she's very beautiful. I don't really see her. I've only seen her like honestly a couple times, but that's my niece. Okay, do you have a best friend? So, because everybody wants to know, who's your best friend? I thought she was your best friend. I thought he was your best friend. I don't have a best friend, like a best friend. I don't have a best friend. Damien, I can call him my best friend. He's my husband, my best friend, my boyfriend, my lover, soulmate. He's, you know, he's everything. But as like a specifically best friend, I don't have one. Alexis, she's my sister. I can call her my best friend, but at the same time, she's my sister. When I think of best friends, I kind of think of like best friends that's not blood, that's not your husband, that's not, you know, I think of best friends as like somebody you talk to about your problems, somebody you, I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but I don't have a best friend. Have you ever thought about being gay? So, no, not really. I mean, I look at other girls and I'm like, oh, she is pretty. Oh, she's bomb. She's good. And I think I'm like addicted to butts because I like touching butts. I touch Damien's butt all the time.
Hey, yo, why you keep feeling on my booty? You keep feeling on my booty, man.
What? I look at my own butt all the time. So I look at other girls' butts and I'm like, oh, she got a fatty, or oh, her booty flat. She got a pancake, you know, stuff like that. But I don't think I would ever be gay because I feel like when, this is my personal opinion, you know, not to offend any lesbians or gay people or, you know, anything out there, but I like the D, sorry. I'm okay. Okay, I think this is the last question. Do you believe in love at first sight? So, love at first sight, I would have to say yes and no, because when I met Damien, or when I first seen Damien, I like instantly like got jealous. I got like overprotective, and he wasn't even mine. I didn't even know his name. I didn't even know the guy. So yes, I believe in love at first sight to a certain extent. I'm not gonna say when I first met him, I was like, oh my God, I love you so much. You know, love just, you know, popped up when I seen you. No, it's not like that. But love at first sight as in like looking at somebody and like wanting them and like already thinking in your head like that's mine. I believe in stuff like that. But physically loving somebody, like right when you see them. No, I don't believe in that. So that is all the questions that I wrote down from you guys. If you guys would like me to do a part 2, then let me know in the comments down below. Let's get this video to like 10,000 likes and we will do part 2 to this. And yeah guys, I'll see you guys later. I'm out guys, bye.